Hello, Cedar Park. I'm Ellen Neal, and welcome back to a new installment of the Pack Chat. In this segment, I'm joined every Wednesday by co-hosts Victor Martinez and Addie Bates, along with a guest co-host to discuss the week's most trending topics. We will also be asking for your thoughts on social media for us to share on the show. With that said, let's get started with our first trending topic of the morning. Hillary Clinton still has some bad blood with 2020 presidential candidate and former rival Bernie Sanders. In an interview with a Hollywood Reporter about a new documentary series on her life, she took a swipe at the presidential candidate. Clinton says, quote, "He was in Congress for years. He had one senator support him. Nobody likes him. Nobody wants to work with him. He got nothing done. He was a career politician. It's all just baloney, and I feel so bad that people got sucked into it." So, does she have a point, or was it uncalled for her to go after the possible president?
Well, she also said that she would back up whoever the Democratic presidential nominee was. So if she took this jab at Bernie Sanders, yeah, she said she would still support whoever it was. I mean, would she still support him, even though she obviously does not like him? Or
good point.
I mean, I think it's completely fair for her to express her opinions on the other presidential candidates, and just what she knows from a perspective of working with him, and just expressing that, whether or not she's right, or how valid her statements are, or that is her opinion is that she doesn't support him.
Yeah,
it's okay
and I also think that she said it at a good time, because it's not like it's Bernie neck and neck with one person right now. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of candidates, so I think that it is good that she is using a platform and her voice for who she actually thinks is fit to be president. So I think that it's not like she said it to sabotage him, or it's not like he's, it's not like it's him and Donald at the election right now,
And even though she thinks she would support whoever the Democratic candidate is, she does want to make her statement so that she gets the right, or what she thinks is the right Democratic candidate.
Exactly.
And
Great
I do
point,
think
Katie.
it's good that she said it now instead of waiting until the final moment to say anything, because that could have really sabotaged everything.
Well, that's what happened in 2016. It was in October, like a month before voting, all this stuff came out about Hillary, and I think honestly that's why she didn't win.
Yeah.
But
Yes. Also trending this morning, CBS News reports the Recording Academy's president and CEO, Deborah Dugan, is now alleging that the Grammy voting process is rife with corruption. She claims that secret committees push forward artists with whom it has relationships with. This comes after Dugan was put on administrative leave just 10 days before this year's Grammy Awards. What do y'all think? Are the Grammys fair, or is she just upset for being put on leave? What do y'all think? Go, Addie.
Well, so I used to know someone that worked for America's Got Talent. He said obviously they go around the United States and have auditions, but they already had their people chosen who are actually going to be on the show.
Oh, really?
A lot of these kind of shows, I mean, they already know who's going to be doing what and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't surprise me. I don't.
And flashback to a couple years ago, I don't know if y'all saw it, but Drake won a Grammy, and when he got up there, his speech was about how he doesn't care that he won a Grammy.
Yeah.
He literally said this is not the most award. This isn't the most important award that he's ever gotten. He just said that it's literally so corrupt, and that don't think that if you want to be a successful artist, you have to even be nominated for Grammy, because it's literally all fake, and they actually cut off his mic.
Yeah, they turned the mic off. Yeah.
So it's a little.
So yeah, I mean, with a lot of those award shows, there's a lot of room for corruption, and there's been a lot of that in the past. So it definitely makes sense for her to be pointing that out, especially as somebody who's been on the inside and is familiar with how that award show works.
But the awards are on Sunday.
Exactly.
So I'm nervous, and think about all the new artists that are nominated. I'm wondering if how this will affect them.
I wonder if that's going to translate into any of their speeches, like you said. I wonder if that's going to happen again. Now that she's saying it so soon.
Or even the fans of anybody that wins. If they're going to have anything to say about it, or if they're going to go into if it might be rigged.
Or fans of people who don't win. Are they going to get upset and say it's rigged and the person that I support should have won?
Yeah, I think it's just weird, though, because this is one of the most prestigious
music awards.
Yeah, music awards.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw not as many views this year, or the ratings drop. But I also I was watching something this morning. They were saying a lot of these people, anytime there's an award show, when they're on stage, that's their time to speak their mind. So I mean, if somebody starts talking about this, I wouldn't be surprised.
Finally, according to BuzzFeed, Selena Gomez found herself at the center of some drama last week after she posted videos on social media going to stores to buy several copies of her album Rare in order to attempt to get it to #1 on the Billboard's Top 200. In videos posted to her Instagram story, Selena and her friends could be seen going from store to store and buying as many albums as possible. The situation caused some drama since Selena's ex-boyfriend Justin Bieber had been criticized just a week earlier for using similar tactics to get his single Yummy to #1 on the charts. So is this an okay marketing tactic or just plain desperate?
I think the fact that they kind of advertised that they were doing this and they did post it on Instagram, I don't know what her goal was with that, because if she had been doing it on the down low, it might have been a different story. But the fact that she wanted people to know that she was buying her own album.
Yeah, she was,
exactly.
what,
And buying all of these
180
copies,
million
like, you know, like the point of like making this music is to like get it to other people. You know, like I don't see the point
It's buying,
of buying your own album and just buying, like, completely buying them out.
Well, here's the deal. It's also over, like, in December, she had all these albums and she was signing them. So obviously, I think she's giving them to people. But either way, if she's buying her own albums, it's not like she's breaking the law. I mean, obviously, everybody wants to be #1, so like, I don't see anything wrong
That's
with
a good
it.
point. Also, it is funny though, because literally people had so much stuff to say about Justin Bieber last week, like how he was in David Dobrik's vlog, and people were like, wow, literally like the #1 like male singer of our generation had to resort to being in someone's vlog to get attention for his music. But
yeah, I just think like at this point, like it's become like so much about just like getting like, you know, like those like high up slots on like billboards and everything, and like getting like your song like that attention more than just like making the music and getting it out to people.
Maybe her train of thought was that if I do get my own song to #1, more people will listen to it because it is #1.
That's true.
Yeah.
yes.
That's a fair point.
Yeah. Well, that's what we have for today's Pack Chat. We'd love to know what your thoughts are on today's topic. So head over to our Insta story at CPHS News to vote in our poll. We'll see you back here next week. And don't forget, T-Wolf Pack, there's always time to chat.